Grand Rising Cosmic Starseeds. It's me, Orion Starseed. I haven't been up here for a while because the whole holiday thing and being with family and all that wonderful good stuff that we're all going through around this time. That's what I've been doing. But I wanted to talk about some things that I've noticed and things that kind of like, I don't know, bothered me in a way. About racism and soul contracts and how that all plays a part. You must understand, before you were born in this dimension at this particular time, you were born in a whole lot of other lifetimes. And I wanted to say this, and I want to also say, listen, if you're Christian, if you're Muslim, if you're a Buddhist, or whatever religion you study, I love it. Do it. Continue, because that gives you faith and that raises your vibrations, and it also makes you want to do better. So let me first say that first. And for those that don't believe in reincarnation, that's fine too. I'm not here to knock anybody's beliefs at all. At all. But my thing is this. When it comes to color, I kind of laugh at it a little bit, because if you know anything about soul contracts, or if you know anything about the astral realm, or if you tapped into the Akashic records or astral projected or all those wonderful things that our higher self can do, if you're not aware of that, that's fine. But I want you to know that reincarnation is real. Because let me explain why. Energy never ever dies. It just keeps growing, it keeps expounding, it just keeps going. Just like if you were to turn your light off and turn it back on, it keeps going. But when you turn it off, it doesn't mean it's still not moving. It's just not on to show you that it's moving. So with that being said, when it comes to racism, I am part Haitian and I am part African, as well as part Native American. And with that being said, anyone that is melanated, and I don't even like to use that word, carbonated is the way I would put it. But anyone that is melanated, I understand their plight. I get it 1,000%. Yes, we are treated like dirt. Yes, we don't have the same privileges most other nationalities have. That's true. But ask yourself this. Why were you born a particular color? Well, for a few reasons. When you die, well, your body dies because your energy, spirit never dies. But when the body dies, you go back into another body. And remember, you chose the color. You chose your parents. You chose your siblings. You chose where you wanted to go, where you wanted to live, and what you wanted to experience so that you can learn from it. Okay? So if you're a black person like myself, I don't like saying that. But if you're carbonated, #melanated, like myself, you chose that. You chose to have that experience, to understand how it feels to be mistreated, so you can learn a lesson. If you are Caucasian, you chose that too. Maybe you chose that to experience privilege and to see others not in a privileged state and to know how to deal with them. Or maybe you just don't know at all. And that's fine too. People must understand that we're all energy. We're ethereal beings having a conscious experience within this third dimension reality. That's it. But you've had many conscious experiences, whether on Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Pluto, wherever you were at. You chose this. So what have you learned from this? When I see things about racism and my people, my black men getting beat down, for not making good choices or just because of their color, you chose that. So my question to you is, what did you learn from that? I don't see color, I see energy. If your energy is off, whether you're black, brown, white, whatever you want to be, I will back away. But if your energy is right, no matter what color you are, whether you're white, black, Asian, Indian, whatever, I attract to that. As we all should. We need to get out of our brains of, oh, you're black and I'm white. No, you chose to be black and he chose to be white. But why? What did you learn from this experience? Remember, you wrote your soul contract before you even came here. You chose your parents. You chose what you wanted to do. You chose everything for your learning. So even though we go through all this racism and people hating people because of their color or religion or whatever, or their beliefs, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Seriously. Seriously, you can be proud to be Caucasian. You can be proud to be black. You can be proud to be Native American. You can be proud to be anything you want to be. But the question is, what have you learned in this meat suit at this time? And what can you teach others? Yes, my heart breaks when I hear about slavery. Yes, my heart breaks when I hear people like, a lot of people. What's that one little boy that died? He had a gun. I cannot remember his name. Spirit dropped him on my heart a while ago, and I posted something or I did a recording on it. But either way, it's for our learning. Everything is for our learning. We have to love through the pain. We have to love through the racism. We have to love through all of this mess. Every single thing. Because that is what you chose to do. A part of your soul contract of how to live in whatever meat suit that you are in. And how to be patient with people and how to love those that don't love you and how to understand the plight of others. That's all it's about. So when I hear things about racism, it does break my heart. Slavery definitely breaks my heart. And especially since they don't honor it like they do the Holocaust individuals that passed away, which my heart breaks for them too. But the question is, this is your reality. What did you learn from it? And how can you go forward of teaching others how to maneuver through these things? That's where it's at. Seriously. I'm not playing. This is really what it is. This recording ain't gonna be for everybody, and I get it. I get it. But somebody definitely needs to hear this. Racism is just a word that's played out on a stage. Hate is just a word that is played out on a stage. But love covers the multitude of, I don't like to say sins, but fear, which equates to hate. So which one are you choosing today? Are you choosing love or are you choosing fear? I think those that deal with racism, and I think in all colors, even though the definition of racism is someone who has authority and power over another race and persecutes them for it. And that's all good and well, and I get it. But we've all been prejudiced. So ask yourself, when you're going through these moments, whether it's done to you or someone you love, or if you're just an outsider looking in, what can you learn from this? What can you learn? There's so many things you can learn from it. How to be patient. How to be more loving. How to not overreact over something so small. And to be able to talk it out. That's where it's at. Remember, you chose the stage you wanted to do your play on. Everyone, me included. But we didn't do it to get all the money in the world. We didn't do it to get the best looking girlfriend or boyfriend or husband or wife. We didn't do it because we wanted X amount of kids, or we didn't do it because we wanted to live in a big, huge house. You did it for your learning. You did it for your growth. I need you guys to really get this. Because I think if we all would just get on the same page, you'd be surprised and astounded by the changes. But we have to get out of our ego. We have to get out of our head and start using intuition. Seriously. Because that's what it's all about. I love everyone. I love everyone. I don't care what color you are or what you chose to be born as. Whether you want to be a part of the LGBT community, I love you. Thank you. And if you want to be white, I love you too. And if you want to be black, I love you too. I love everyone. But I don't like the nastiness of others persecuting another race, another belief, or whatever you choose to be. Oh, wow, just saw a hawk. That's so cool. Interesting. Oh, wow. Hold on. I don't know if you can see this. You probably can't. I'm trying to show you this hawk. It literally just flew up right over to my car. It just like hovered around my vehicle. But anyway, but that's what you want to ask yourself. Let's stop looking at color and let's start closing our eyes and opening our third eye to where we can feel energy and intuition. Seriously. Let's do that. And I believe if we all get to that point in our lives where we can just love each other, not because of their color, but because of their spirit, we can change the whole world. And those that want to continue to vibrate at a low frequency, this ain't for you. It probably isn't. But I hope you get something from this. Let's all continue to raise our vibrations. Let's all continue to be more loving, even when it hurts. Even when you don't want to even deal with it. Let's just try. And let the universe do the rest. Love you.